how would you describe Mr. Green to someone seeing the show for the first time?
Yeah, he's definitely a bundle of nerves. He's full of anxiety. He's a rule follower, so putting that type of personality into a murder mystery is gonna spell bad things for him and for others. I think. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, and why do you think like this has just been so iconic and stayed around with the board game and the movie?
I think audiences have a desire to like solve mysteries. Honestly, I think that's like why mysteries just have so much success. I think that's why the game has so much success. Why people just like have that urge to be the first to discover something. And I think that's the same with the play. I think people are connecting dots that they see throughout the show, and it's a drive, within everybody. I think.
Absolutely. And what do you hope when they leave the show they take with them?
Just a lot of laughs, honestly. I think like just the world is crazy right now. Everything is stressful, and I just hope people come to see the show and enjoy it and leave feeling lighter than they came in. I think that's what all actors want to do, is make everybody feel better or just feel more in tune with themselves. And I hope they enjoy
So
it.
true. Last question. If you were at the mansion in real life, who did it and why?
Ooh, goodness gracious. Out of the cast or out of the like characters?
Characters.
Okay. I'm gonna say it was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench. You'll know if you see the show. You'll know.
So tell us about Colonel Mustard and your part in this play.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I guess at his base, Colonel Mustard really enters every room feeling like he has the answers to what's going on. He has a real bravado. That is ultimately his downfall. He's a buffoon. And the thing that I like to try to play with Colonel Mustard is that he has a soft side. I think that it's easy to come in and just be the bumbling, loud type, but I think I really enjoy playing the soft side, the side that I can't give away any endings, of course.
Well, like Christine was saying, you really have to turn off and on like the funny and then the serious. And
yes,
how do you do that?
The mountains are fun. I have to give credit to the cast because it feels like when everyone is locked in the way that you have to be for this show, it's all the more fun to play those levels. And when they're like, oh, when I'm receiving all of a sudden a very serious energy from over here, it forces me to change what I'm doing. And so I really give credit to them for that. And that's part of the fun. It's only 80 minutes long. There's no intermission. So we have to take you for a ride.
And you do. And when people leave, what do you hope they take with them?
I hope that people leave this show feeling tired from laughing and realizing that they needed a belly laugh. That's what I hope people leave. It's like, man, I needed that. I needed to just have fun for 80 minutes and not really worry about anything else. And I think that I feel very blessed that we get to take that opportunity around the country. So that's what I hope people take.
You're doing just that. And why do you think audiences still love Clue so much with the board game and the movie?
It's kind of timeless. Like people have nostalgic memories. Like one generation will have a memory of the board game that then they pass down to their next generation. So that builds. And then all of a sudden there's this movie in the 80s that it's like a cult following movie. So people will watch that and like, I didn't watch that movie growing up, but there are people in our cast like, yeah, my family and I used to watch that movie all the time. It's like there is now another layer of nostalgia in there, and those people who played the game and watched the movie are passing that down. And I think it's just sort of a generational. Clue feels eternal, It's like everyone has a knowledge of the character, everyone knows something about Clue, and it's very cool that we get to do.
If you were at the mansion in real life, who did it and why?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say that
No pressure.
Now, am I blaming a character or I'm blaming a character? I'm going to blame Yvette. I think Yvette knows too much. I think Yvette, the maid, has her hands in too many cookie jars. I think that there's a lot going on there, and she's kind of shifty, but no one pays attention to her. So I would think that I'd keep an extra eye on Yvette, is what I would do.
Well, tell us about your character, Mrs. White.
So Mrs. White is a woman of many mysteries. She has 5 husbands. had 5 husbands. She's a bit of a socialite, and she definitely is a woman of mystery for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you love playing most about her?
Oh gosh, I love that we are so similar but so different. I mean, we dress very similarly, but she is so stoic and she's so observant to the point where she like never cracks.
Yeah.
How
are you able to do that every night?
It's so hard.
Like bite your cheeks?
It is. There have been times. I mean, I'm on the stage with so many funny people, and it can be very, very difficult to really keep it together. Guaranteed at the end of every show, when we hit that blackout before the curtain call, I finally get to smile and laugh, and that's my favorite part of the day, is finally releasing that, because I am a very expressive person.
Sure.
And she has to stand there and observe, and that's a constant struggle for me. Yeah.
I bet. And what do you hope people take home with when they leave?
Yeah.
What do you want them to feel, think, say?
I just want them to have not realized how little time has gone by, but how much fun they had. I mean, you jump on the train with us and you get going, and it is just non-stop fun. And it's incredible how all of a sudden it's just like, oh, it's over. Like we did it. Plays often have like the bad reputation of being like long and boring, and this could not be anything different.
So opposite.
It is the complete opposite of that. It is short, it is fun, it is fast, and I want everyone to leave feeling like they had as much fun as we did, because we're having just as much fun as it looks like we are.
So
Yeah.
And why do you think it stayed around for so long? The board game and the movie, and
You know, I did grow up playing the game. I'm an only child who's a sore loser, so I didn't play it very much. But it's wonderful to me how often I hear families say that, oh, we love playing this board game as a family. It really is. It's so multi-generational, and we encounter a lot of people, mostly I feel like, who have played the game but not seen the movie, which for me is shocking, because I grew up loving the movie and again just idolizing Madeline Kahn, and so for me that's my connection to it.
Okay.
And it's just, again, it's so multi-generational, and because even though it does take place in like a certain time period, you don't have to like know that or understand it to relate to today. Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, a fun question. If you were at the mansion in real life, who did it and why?
Ooh, okay.
No pressure.
Who did it and why? You know, I really, I hate to throw her under the bus, but I'm going to say Miss Scarlet.
First time we've heard that.
Really? Oh, ooh. Okay. I think Miss Scarlet did it because she is really just so sick of everyone. I don't know if she came there tonight intending to do it, but I think she saw all the people that she was surrounded with and was like, no, we can't do this. She's so strong and she is so cool, honestly, which is a crazy thing to then say. I think she was the killer. But I think she is definitely someone with the ability to do it and genuinely get away with it. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
So tell us about Miss Scarlet.
Yes, Miss Scarlet is a lot of fun. She is very witty, very smart, and very quick. She has a side to her that's very feisty, and I love her because like there are just so many different elements to her that people get to see throughout the show. So it's been really fun playing her.
Can you describe her in like a couple sentences?
Yes, she is not afraid to speak her mind. She is very intelligent, and she is a little bit dangerous.
Do you think she's actually guilty or just really good at looking suspicious?
Oh my goodness. Maybe a little bit of both? I don't know.
Have to wait and see.
You have to wait and see.
And when people leave the show, what do you hope they take with them and talk about for the rest of the night?
Yes. Well, one of my favorite things about the show is when you look out and like see the audience, and you just like see people laughing and smiling and having fun. And ultimately the show is just a lot of fun, and bringing people joy and making people happy makes me really happy too. So I love when we see people like at the stage door or like after the show and they're like, we had such a great time and we laughed. And I think that that's honestly just what makes me really happy to see.
Yeah. And why do you think it's stuck around so long? Like the board game and the movie?
I think that the reason it stuck around so long is because people are very nostalgic about it and they love these characters. And the movie itself is such a cult classic. It's so beloved. And I just think that it's taken on even a new life now with a lot of young people who've like watched it and seen it and played the board game. So I think that it's just something that continues to have like a really big cultural impact.
So true. Okay, now I have a fun question.
Okay.
If you were at the mansion in real life, who did it and why?
Oh my gosh, like as myself or like in character?
We'll do it.
Oh, so who would I think of all the characters would have done it? Well, when I first watched the movie, I went in totally blind, and I was so sure that it was going to be Wadsworth, the butler, because he just looked like he knew something, and I was like, I don't trust him. It's Tim Curry. It's going to be Tim Curry.
Well, thank you so much. It's a great show.
Yes,
It's just a fun night. And like you said, you just lose everything. You forget about what's going on in real life, and it's perfect. So